absolutely killer lifted 1979 Chevrolet Blazer 350 AC. Let's take it for a test drive. If you don't like the way that this Blazer looks, I'm not sure that we can be friends. This thing is freaking awesome. We have a 1979 Chevrolet Blazer, and obviously it's not stock. It's obviously lifted, has a really nice set of wheels and tires on it. But some of the mechanical stuff, it has a non-original 350. Not a crazy high performance setup, more of just a good cruiser. Does everything you'd want this truck to do for just running down the road. It has plenty of power to do that, backed by the turbo 350 3-speed automatic transmission. But this would be a fantastic candidate to either one, drive like it sits, or two, do an aftermarket power plant like a big block or an LS motor, an overdrive transmission. Something with 4 horsepower would just take this thing to the next level, but it doesn't need it. Like it sits, it runs and drives fantastic. AC has been converted to R134A, blows nice and cold, very comfortable on the inside of the truck while we're going down the road. Has a good volume of air coming out of the engine. It again is nice and cold. Power steering, power front disc brakes. On the interior, really nice, fully redone interior. You have a blue dash, blue carpet, and blue mats. And then you have the really nice, like, white with gray plaid inserts, matching headliner, matching interior rear panels, matching rear carpet all the way to the back. Just a very well done interior. Aftermarket steering wheel. It is off-centered just a little bit, but the truck goes nice and straight. It doesn't road walk. Factory gauges. You do have an aftermarket stereo with kick panel speakers, and you also have some speakers in the back. Again, a really nice sound system in here. Power windows, power locks. You do have tilt console, factory 4-wheel drive selector on the ground there. Just a really nice, well-sorted interior. Glove box opens and closes properly. Center console opens and closes properly. You got matching visors on both sides. You got your rear view mirror here. Stops really well. Again, it is power front disc brakes, still has the drums in the back. Power steering works like it should. For a lifted truck, or even any Blazer, it drives excellent. The suspension lift that's on it, they did an excellent job. We'll talk about the suspension a little bit later in the video. And again, interior-wise, really clean. Couple things on this one are not working. The speedometer's not working. I don't know if it's either the speedometer or it needs a new speedo cable. The little reverse lights and the tail lights aren't coming on. The horn doesn't work. The shifter indicator, when you move the column here, the shifter indicator is not working. And then the defrost is not blowing any heat out of the defrost. So some simple things there. You will see a screenshot of the doesn't work section in the additional information section of the website, so make sure y'all check that out. Temperature's coming up good, good oil pressure, voltage gauge is reading, fuel gauge is looking to work. You got your hazard button there, which is working. Again, not winning any races, but a 4-wheel drive Blazer like this is not needed to have crazy power. The little 350 does its job really well. That transmission shifts nice and smooth, no issues from the rear end. On the underneath, it's had the front floors and a little bit done on the inner rockers. Whoever did it did a really nice job. The bottom of this Blazer is in excellent condition. I see no current rust issues, no problems of any kind. And again, the work that was done, they did an excellent job and it shows great on the bottom. Frame's great, exhaust is brand new. You do have your cast manifolds and then dual exhaust all the way coming out the back. On the exterior, it's a really nice two-tone silver and white. The paint quality is in great shape. The hardtop's in excellent condition. Couple small imperfections on the front of the hood, and then same thing inside the headlight buckets. There's a little bit of pitting. The worst spot on the truck is the flat surface of the hood on both sides. It's got some like reaction spots in the paint, but that's really the only spot on the truck. The rest of the paint shows very nice. Trim's all in great condition. Front grille looks good. Really nice wheels and tires. The tires, I believe, are a 2022 date code. They're in excellent condition, plenty of tread. Wheels again show great. Cosmetically an awesome looking Blazer. It's got the perfect stance, right tire size. downshifts like it should, has a great exhaust note. We'll take a right-hand turn over here. We'll go down our bumpy road and check out the aftermarket suspension, but it performs fantastic. I don't know exactly which kit it is. I think it's a 6-inch lift. Don't quote me on that, but it has full suspension lift. Shocks are in great shape. You also have a steering stabilizer up front, part of the reason why this thing drives so good. It doesn't pull you left, it doesn't pull you right, it doesn't have any of that four-wheel drive wander going down the road. It really is a tight driving lifted truck. All of the suspension components look relatively new. My guess is they were probably done within the last couple of years. Seat position is very comfortable. You do have tilt again, so if you are a larger individual and need a little bit more room, you can even lift the tilt column up even more. But it's easy to get in and out. The glass is all in great condition. You do have your vent windows. The passenger window is a power window as well as the driver's side. The passenger window is a little bit slower than the driver's side, but it doesn't make it all the way up. It does make it all the way up and all the way down. The rear window is a crank window, so you hop out of the truck, flip the little handle open, crank it down and crank it back up. The back glass, like almost all of these, does have some vertical streaks in it, but again, it goes all the way down easy and all the way back up. Windshield has a couple little streaks, but it's all minor. Four-wheel drive system does work, but I will say the driver's side front hub, when you lock it into place, it's not 100% wanting to lock, but the four-wheel drive system does work. It just probably needs a little bit of work on that hub over there on the driver's side. But I have tested the four-wheel drive system, lifted up, put it in four-wheel drive, and it is working. Has a good exhaust note to it. A little bit more on the aggressive side, but it sounds great going down the road. Again, this is a really bumpy road, and if y'all can see, I'm not fighting it at all. I touched on it a little bit before, but the inside portion of the back of this Blazer is great. The seats match the front seats. They were all done at the same point. The rear interior panels all match the inserts on the seats as well. Definitely done by a professional, and it shows great on the inside here. You do have the spare tire mount in the back if you do want to put a spare back there. And then when you pop the hood, engine bay's very clean, shows great. Fluids all check out nice, charging system's doing its job. If it was me, I would fix a couple of the little things that are not working. Maybe go with a Dakota digital gauge setup to change the gauge cluster to a modern style setup. You don't have to, because these ones are nice, but fix the speedometer, fix a couple of the little things that are not working, and drive the wheels off this. If you want to, go LS, go big block, go overdrive on the transmission, but none of that stuff is needed. But if someone wanted to take this thing to the next level, you could do a few of those little things, because it has the bones to be a next level truck if someone wanted to. But I would drive the wheels off this truck like it sits. I love the two-tone, love the plaid interior. It's already got a nice sound system in it, solid underneath, and it's just a hell of a good looking truck. All right, we'll roll into it one more time here. As you can see, we're cruising about 60 miles an hour right now, and I'm not fighting this thing at all. As always, I'm Michael. This is a super badass 1979 Chevrolet Blazer with a 350 automatic cold AC from myself and everybody else here at PC Classic Cars. We appreciate y'all stopping in to watch another one of our test drive videos. Make sure you check out that additional informations tab. At the lower section of the website, click on the vehicle, scroll to the very bottom. You'll see that additional information section. Check that out. Check out the content across all of our social platforms, and we'll catch you guys on the next video. Thanks again for watching.